And part number 1 and part number 2. Part number 2 only cost $7.70, cheaper than part number 1. But it's going to save me money in the long run. Can anybody tell me what it is? If the motorbike lying on its side, that position, you should have a little indication of what it is. If you can't guess, you're going to see very, very soon. Luckily they had one in stock at the Bell Suzuki shop. Jeez, a bit lacking on motorbikes in there at the moment. That's how it is. It's a nice new little part. Hopefully that fixes it. Let's rip into it. And we've got this too. I don't know whether it's going to work or not. It's an old battery. I pulled the cap off, you're not meant to, and checked the water, put some water in it, hooked it up to another battery and put it on the charger overnight. But it's hot. It's like pretty darn warm to the touch. It blew all the caps. So I filled up water, put the little black caps on. Came out the farm today, blew the caps off. Freaking caps are like 2 to 3 feet away from it. So there must have fair went pop with the heat as it was charging, because I had it hooked up to a big car battery. Because it would have been dead, and a battery charger won't charge a dead battery. So what you do is you dummy it to another battery and trick it, and hopefully it's had enough amps to go through it. Let's give it a good boil up. That's why it's nice and hot. And it was reading 12.3 volts, I think. Should be 12.8 or 13.2. It might be enough to start this old girl. If not, we'll just chuck it in it. And I might try to revive the old battery. This was actually the original battery in it, but the bike had been sitting for a couple of years before I got this bike. And it was dead. And the last dead battery I was able to revive, it runs my BMW motorbike now, so humming. And it's actually smaller than this one. And I've got the original one. I just topped the original Beamer motorbike battery back up with water because I've boiled it dry twice now. But that's showing 11.8 volts, which is good because I thought I did have a dead cell a while ago. Now it looks like I've got a live cell, but a weak cell. So give that another couple of days on charge and we'll see where that battery's at. Good fun. A lot of people just go, battery's rubbish, throw them out. Not me. I just hook them up to other batteries and try and charge them and top that water up, boil the buggery out of them, and quite often you'll get your act back together. So we'll start off by fitting my nice little $7 part. We'll see how we get on. Oh, there's fucking washer. And here's where we're going to put our little $7 part. So I swapped this over because the other one was broken, and I grabbed one off another motorbike. Tap turns beautiful, but we'll find out. It's actually lost a little bit of paint. Probably give it a little scrape and get rid of any excess flaking paint around there. Now I've got to find another screwdriver. I left all my good screwdrivers at the house. Problem I'm doing up my house. Getting ready to move, put a property on this farm. So I got shit everywhere. That's a razor blade. Nice clean surface, all the paint's come off, that little flaked off nicely because the petrol's been bubbling away and activating for the last 24 hours. Now flick out the old seal. Got to finally wash it too. Got my special screwdriver there, I'll put a slot in it because I need it for something, one of them security stupid screws that you need. Okay, look, yeah, I'm working on the motorbike in the cow shed, replacing the fuel tap rubber. So out with that one, I replaced the fuel tap so I can shut the fuel tap off because my carburetor is leaking. So I do need to clean my carburetor out as well and redo the seat. But I knew where there's one of these on another farm bike sitting there that's going to the dump, but it's not going to the dump. I'm going to bring it back here and put it aside because the bike does run, but it's got broken suspension linkage and the engine casings are about to fall apart. The oil's about to fall out of it. The exhaust is like completely shot, but it's the same as this, so electronics, etc. But these bikes are just so reliable, they don't really break down a lot. All you find is you end up with carburetor problems due to our awesome fuel standards throughout the world, which are not as good as what they used to be. Now that I've scraped the paint off, it may have actually worked, but you know, $7 for a new rubber, it's pretty darn cheap. We'll put that on. We've got to look at that washer. Have a quick scout for that. Woohoo! Found it. This is where I swept. Hey, this is where the carbs running around while I'm drafting them and getting them ready for drenching. Having a quick sweep yesterday. Bolt 1, bolt 2. Grab a new rubber, put our new rubber in that bag. Because it may still, rubber goes back to its original state, so that rubber may be useful later on in life. That's on. What have we got here? 2 washers. 2 washers? 1 washer. Oh well. You'll be right. Right. Job 1 done. Get a rag and we'll check, make sure that's not leaking. Should have brought the fuel can off me out. It's actually in the car. I'll go grab that in a minute. We'll grab it now. go for a quick walk, grab a fuel can. Off to work, Luke. So, here's our spunky little new fuel tap on. We're going to put the battery on and we're going to put a spark plug in. It's actually a colder spark plug. We're going from a 7 to an 8. A 7 ES to an 8 EA. So you've got to double check the thread, but it should all be good. Should. We'll go grab some fuel, we'll chuck some fuel in it while we change the spark plug, put this battery in, still nice and warm, and then we can go shift some cows. Right, we've got the old tow bar. Yeah, I tow trailers with 2-wheelers, guys. As you can see, it's running rich. Right, and that's what that spark plug's going to look like too, real black. So I've got to do the carb, I've got to lean it out. I'm going to do that another day. You got to lean it out through underneath here, and it may or may not turn, because like I said, this bike was sitting for a couple of years before I got it, and everything was like seized to buggery. You pull on the accelerator and you let go of it, and once I freed the cable up, then the old butterfly on the carb was all seized up, and I had to lube that, and then a couple of weeks later it was all jammed up again, so I had to lube that again. I'm looking at putting a house just over the trees right there. I rang the geotechnical surveyors today, and they're going to send me an email with relevant information that I need, and I've picked the house out for a house moving company to put there, and I put the house on hold, but they need to find out whether or not they can ship it here in one piece, or whether they have to cut the house in half to get the house here. So that's going to be interesting. I don't know whether they join the house back together or I have to. I was having a look at the yard, and some of the houses that they cut in half and then they put them back together, just sitting back together at the yard so people can go through them, and they look pretty damn good. I have confidence in what they're doing. I did look at new builds, and although new builds have double glazed windows, better insulation, a lot of them just, they're not the right size for me, and we're talking about considerable amount more in price. Good old one-handed fuel pourer, here we go. I don't want to put all the fuel in just in case it leaks. I do have my because then I'll put, if it does leak, I'll put the rest in my other dirt bike I've got out here. I've got a couple out here on the farm. So this is the smallest of the lot. The smallest dirt bike, and it's the only one for tow bar. But I don't think putting a tow bar on a 650 adventure bike probably really the right way to go. Get a bit high. Quickly spin the bike around, or shall we do the battery next? We'll do the battery next. And put our phone back up on our head tester brackets from used to be an old milking shed. They're bent down, facing outwards, but we bent them up so we don't whack our heads. Makes a great phone holder. Just like that. Battery. Same size bolt, 10mm socket, what everyone loses. Put some petrol over here. Looks nice and dry. Yippee-yi-yay. Out with you, off with you. Dun, dun, dun. Probably need an 8mm now. Come on, bun. Eight mil. Grab us an 8mm. we have our 8mm, or if you like to work in Imperial, 5/16. Well, cows are hungry. I hear them moaning away. I see me turn up. I can wait a little bit. Just have to chase them up the paddock, run them through a fence, then put a fence up the roadside because they've got a broken wire. I can't be fucked fixing it today. Come on, you gun dogs, get out. There we go. Right. We're going through the top or the side. A little doody darty over. Where's my other one? Fuck, no, I lost that bolt. Oh, for shit a fucker. There it is. I got on the top. Side's better. We're going to do our negative first, which I shouldn't be doing. Should be doing positive first. But anyway, it's the way the battery's going to go in and fit without getting fire and everything else. Unbox thing. Sucks like bolt goes up into the socket and can't get it to work. And that's going to hold on there. Right, get started. Against the chassis nice and tight. It's going to sit like that. Put that top way mount. Pull it out for a bit of room. Oop, too far. Nasty little fucker, aren't you? Right. Over there, don't you? Right, we're going to see if this fucking thing starts up now. Oh, the electric start. Boom. Hey, electric start works. We're doing good. We're doing good. Might have to give it a bit of full throttle. We'll get there. We'll put a new plug in it first. So that's an old battery, and I've most people would have thrown that out, but I've given it that old revival. Now back to 10 mil. Right, this bike doesn't know what has hit it. So I'll rip the cap off this battery, throw some fluid in it, do the same thing, give it a bit of a birthday boost, and I might have another good battery. But yeah, this is the size that I've got powering my BMW 650 at the moment, and it's starting it okay. So just as good as what the old battery was. It sort of starts, it dies, and then you press the button again and it starts. You touch the throttle because it's fuel injected, and it doesn't like that, eh? So you've got to remember not to touch the throttle, just like the old trials bike. Right, we'll split this round. Put a plug in it. We've got some fuel too while we're here. On, off, reserve. Yep, we can see where we're working. Oh, then we got the plug connected. We've been cranking for a long time then. She's all fouled up, well, carboned up anyway. I gave it a little bit of a wipe the other day. You can see how old it is. Nice rust layer on that plug. Here's our brand new one. Oh, a couple of things. Check the length, right? Both your electrode and your thread length. So, here you go. There to there, there to there, bingo, there we go. Right, so we're going from a DR7ES to a DR8EA, which is actually the original plug it should have. This one's slightly hotter. I would have rather kept a hotter plug, but they didn't have one in stock, so I went for this one. Quite often on a plug, they'll have that little spinny thing too. And these caps, go pull that, or unwind that spinny thing and throw that in the bin. If you're real fussy, a little bit of copper coat on the thread there. We're not fussy. Farm bike. Old farm bike. Crank it down. Bit of a turn, feel that crush. A little bit more of a turn. Perfect. Plug on. Did you hear that? Oh yeah, now we can go shift some cows. I said the carburetor needs tuning, didn't I? We will get there. Not today. We'll do a carburetor rebuild another day. I want to go home and cook some meatballs. I'll just quickly slap these tools away. Won't take long. Just go throw them in there. I'll lock that door later on. Check out fuel tap, make sure it's not leaking. Oh, the phone is as nice and dry. Oh, my happy chappy. Right. Let's go. Got our skid lid on. Oh yeah, we don't even have to kick it over now. It sucked over. It's kicking, hitting the stand if you left. Sometimes you'll be kicking it over and you catch the stand and the stand will fall down. Now, oh, look, we need our fence. I wonder if there's going to be enough rails, enough standards. Yeah, it will be. We only got to go half paddock, just along the boundary. I should have brought my fence holder. I've gone and put one and screw it into where the mirrors go, and then I can just drop my standards in this little V, and they'll stay there like that, and cruise along. The only problem is if you're going up a real big hill or something, or you fall off, yeah, head's going to go yeah, and crack into them. So some people say they're a bit dangerous, but. We're just going to put them like that and go real slow today because I'm going to hold the phone with my hands and holding the standards, the phone, you know, gets all a bit awkward. We've got our gate open, our gate's open. Wow, this battery's awesome. Right, ready, no clutch, just a slight push off and we're in gear. There goes the standard. Maybe I do have to hold them with my hands. I'll bring the idle up a bit. Come on. There we go. I'm not going to stall now. Oh, awesome. I've taken that brake down really good. Super happy with that. So that's where I'm going to put my house. Hopefully. Geo survey is going to come, like I say, mountain views. That hedge is a little bit in the way of the neighbours, but that's alright. And look out the sea there as well in the afternoons and the sunset. There's the sun. Now we're across this. Got bungees on this gate. That one's taped, but this one's bungee taped, so I can stand on it. I couldn't pull the clutch in because the fence stander was in the way. Anyway, we're getting there. Hey, bully boys! Hey, bully boys! And the girls. 120 odd animals in here. Was it 28 from one herd plus a steer, plus another 80 from another herd, plus apparently there's 19 bulls. Hey Gil, how you doing? Hello. Right. Get over the fence. Just like that, we're over the fence. We'll cross this other one up here. Oh, we'll wind it up. Wind it halfway up, then they'll all follow me up to the next gateway. Come on, now I'm away 64. Come on. Your friend here, yeah. Hey, yo, you want some pets? We'll give you some pets soon. Yeah. I shouldn't have my shoes on because, oh, fucking hell, look, I just got couch shit on my shoe. Got gumboots back at the shed. Typical half-ass, half-whip. Stop running around in circles around me. Did you see that? Tried to do this big Highland fling kick at me even. That one there's a steer, that's why it's so much taller. Right, got no nuts. It's gonna be cool, I can turn my fuel tap off and it's not all going to leak out the carb no more. Especially when I park on funny angles. Stop it, you crazy assholes! Hey Gil, how you doing? Hey. Wind up this break, they can go up there and finish grazing. They were coming down the paddock. Yeah, out of the way. They were coming down the paddock, and then I took some silage off, so I wanted them to graze around the fence line to the silage. So I ripped them up and around down this paddock, grazed off them for a couple of days and over the river, and then I brought them back up into here, finished this paddock. Now we're going to graze down this paddock here, and in 5 days I'll be able to peg out where I'm going to put my new house. And then I have the surveyors come out and test the ground, and then hopefully I'll get the house put on here pretty soon. I've got the house on hold. I haven't paid a deposit yet. You ready? You ready, girls? Yeah, let's go. Hey, bully boys. So I'll finish winding this fence up later. I'll go put them in their break. But I've got a fence up at the top of that paddock, and I'm going to split this into 4 pieces, maybe 5. Just depends on how well they graze it. Because there is a lot of grass there. As you can see, they never took this down properly, but I tried to hold it back as much as I could. That is perfect. That's fucking awesome. Awesome grazing there. You don't know how good it is to have a bite of electric start again. and have it idling. New spark plug, no misfire. Right, no clutch today either. Well, we got clutch, but we're just gonna give it the old, just a little push off and away we go. So it's geared to go behind the cows, this bike, nice and slow. Right, come on, crazies. Out in trees, that looks pretty wicked, eh? I hope I shut that other gate. I'm pretty sure I did. So here's my other reel, all set up. I do all my management by eye with my pasture. We don't get over a period of waterline. So it's all done by eye, no computers, no calculating. I just go, you guys should eat this much, and the way they have it. We just missed out on the rabbit there, just ran off onto the roadside. The cow's seen it, they're quick. Hey. What's this? Oh, exciting. It's great to have a battery in it. Most people would have thrown that battery away. Yes, I understand you're hungry. Yeah, I got a broken wire here. I got electricity on the top wire and that wire, but there is a broken wire. I'm going to put a fence up along it, and then I'm safe, because we do have a road just through that flax there. And they go, oh, how do we get in the paddock? You block the gateway. Always get retards, man. Always get some retards. I shouldn't call them retards. Call them rerees instead, eh? Portable fences. We live by them in New Zealand. Hook that on there. Lift that latch out. Take my handle off the thing first. I hook that on there, and it's just going to roll out. The stand is going to help guide it. I don't hit that electric wire. I'm going to cut across there to that house, hook it up, put a few standards in, come back, hook it onto the power of one of these fences. And hopefully them guys have worked out by then where the gate is. As you can see here, it's probably get away without. Oh, now my reel's jammed. Come on, what's going on? Oh, yippee-yay. Let's see, the latch fell down. Yeah, you worked it out, eh, girls? My handle got stuck in the gate. Come on, girls. Come on. Come on. And the other ones can't work it out. Oh, there's a motorbike there. I'm not going around that motorbike. Riri's. Hook onto there. I've got no power on there at the moment. That one's found the gate. Another one, yep. Okay, there's the gate, there's the gate. Yeah, I know it's a bit high, but you know, they're not going to jump it, and it just gives them this chance of going under it because they're going to push and get a shock, and then like this one here's electric too. You can hear it. Hear that? That ticking? Yeah, that's the electricity. Oh, that one's holding my loose wire, my broken wire. So got it just wrapped around the bottom of that stander for now. She'll be right, mate. Put that one over there. Have we got any retards in the other paddock still? Yes, we do. Come on. Come on. Where's my girlfriend 64? Hey, there you are, girl. She got a nice mouthful. Yes, hello. Sprayer's just gone past, someone's putting in. I'm picking, they'll be putting in a crop of maize down there. Let's set up. Twice around the handle, it's going to put out electricity, but I'm not going to put it on yet because it's going to make that gate tick, and these guys might not go through. So give them a bit of a chasing, and then we can lock them in, and then we can go wind the rest of that fence up, put that up there next break. But we'll finish the live stream before then, because I need two hands. Things get a bit awkward. I like this. Watching. I wonder if the horn works. Oh, back and bumps. No, we got no horn. Have a look at that another day. Typical bloody Friesians. One of my Friesians are a bit thick this year. Not thick as in fat either. They found the gateway. Oh, except for the Jersey. Don't you turn around, fucking uncle. Come on. Let's go. Come on, girl. Come on. Let's go. Come on, girl. Come on, let's go. Don't go through the fucking... Yes, go that way. Come on, good girl. Good girl, my son. Good girl, good girl, good girl. Yeah, you made it. That's what it's like chasing stock, guys. Read the cow, know what she's going to do. Good fun. Really good fun. That's good enough. Got some mean power on there. Those all happy. Hey girls, you happy? I'll put some power on this with the outrigger wire. Let me know we got a real good safe roadside. Just like that. I'll go down, wind up that other fence, put that across the paddock for tomorrow's break. And then I just wind up the middle fence where they're at the moment tomorrow, so they can come back to this water trough for their water. Oh, I feel so spoiled now. Electric start, new spark plug, fuel tap even. It's amazing what a quick 20-minute, half-hour maintenance can do. There's our view of the mountain today. Not much of a view, but you know, it is what it is. Might have to reevaluate this fence tomorrow, but we'll have a look. I'm going to put it up. I've got to work out what time I'm going to shift them tomorrow as well. So if I shift them this time tomorrow afternoon from that break, which is going to be, so we're Wednesday now, Thursday, Friday, when am I going to come out the farm? Morning or afternoon? Probably morning. So we'll go this side across to that post there. Or else, yeah. Or else I'll just jump over the other side of that tree line. I might get 5 days out of this break. Probably will. The only way I'll know is by watching what they eat. So I'll just set up one break for now. I've got another fence down down the track where I had them diverted into another paddock to wind up and put up, but I'll evaluate how much they're eating each day out of this pasture and then go from there. Break. And this is what we have in our paddocks, guys. This is called ironstone, and it's like rust red. It's a bit brittle, but it's also very hard in big chunks. This is only a bit brittle because it's been hit so many times. And when the mountain erupted, had that big lava flow come down, and that's what this is. Real high in iron content. You could be smelting. I could be smelting that down and making a Damascus knife. Could be. We're not going to. Rightio. So there was my life, guys. We've fixed the motorbike, we've shifted some moolus. I put a fence up along the roadside. Now I'm going to grab this one here, wind this up, go stick it over by the motorbike on the other side of that big tree there. You can see that tree's growing inside a tree. Look, we can zoom in. Now that stump's massive, it's like 6 foot round. Hope you enjoyed my tiki tour around the farm. That's beautifully grazed. That was grazed a bit long, but this is when I had the contractors coming and everything else doing the silage, and I had to get off and roll a silage pit for a few hours, and if I left it that little bit long I wouldn't have got to it because it was like 7 o'clock by the time I finished work that night. Oh look, and there's our mountain. It's popped out through the clouds a bit. Yeah, over there, should have a nice view of the mountain. Should just be, that tree line will interrupt it a little bit, but you'll be able to look at it over top of that tree line over there anyway. And we get nice sea views down there of the Tasman Sea. Thanks for checking out my video. Don't care if you like or subscribe. It's made, it's done, it's processed. Half the time I'd put them private anyway, so if you get to watch it, you're one of the lucky ones. Have a good night, and anyone watching this now, we'll be over at LC's in a couple of hours drinking some bourbon. Alright, waiting for old Lacey to pull her tits out. Laters.